I want to teach you how to change your mindset because this is such a powerful tool to take back control of your life. Mindset is everything. Mindset can change the way your day unfolds. It can change the way you interact with your family or your loved ones. If you're going for a job promotion, your mindset can absolutely dictate whether or not you achieve that job promotion. There's a lot of information out there about mindset and the power of this in your life. My name's Emma and I'm a transformational life coach, and I can definitely help you break out of your negative cycles. Let's talk about a very practical tool that you can put in place to start exercising your mind to change how you feel, to change your perception and your perspective on life. So a really simple but very powerful tool is to challenge your beliefs. Let's take a random subject because we can apply this to anything. So let's say you are anti-Brexit, okay? And you feel very passionately about this, or pro-Brexit if that's your feelings. There's no judgment here. I want you to sit for a minute and take the time to really believe that you feel the opposite. So if you're pro-Brexit, I want you to imagine that you're anti-Brexit. If you're anti-Brexit, I want you to imagine that you're pro-Brexit. If that doesn't work for you, you can take any other belief that you hold. This is something that you learn in Debate Club, and it's a really powerful technique for life with other people, but also just with ourselves, to be able to challenge the way we automatically go about our days, the way we automatically go about our lives. Okay, let's go back to the belief that you're going to challenge. Take this belief and imagine that you believe the complete opposite. Sit with that for a few minutes. Really convince yourself. So our minds are powerful. You can convince yourself of anything for a couple of minutes. When you do this activity, it's a very mental activity. And what I want you to do is sit with it for a few minutes and then bring that into the physical body. I want you to notice how you feel when you are convincing yourself that you believe the opposite. Notice how you feel when you do this. This is a strongly mental exercise, but it's really important to bring it into the physical body. So while you're sitting and imagining that you believe the opposite, notice how your body feels. You can do this exercise on any belief you hold. It could be gender, politics, education, medicine, absolutely anything. The only important thing is that you are able to sit and convince yourself that you believe the opposite. You need to fight the opposite corner in your mind. The stronger the belief that you choose, the more effective this exercise is going to be. Also, the stronger the belief that you choose, the more resistance you might feel come up, maybe in your body or maybe mentally. But that resistance is good. When you feel that, if you can push through that, that means that you're really working for change. You're working to actually break the cycle. How does it feel to fight the other corner? What do you notice in your body while you're sitting in this other character who believes the opposite of what you've always believed? There's no right or wrong answers here. There's no judgment. This isn't even a conversation you're having out loud. Nobody need ever know that you even had this thought process. But if you do this with commitment, this will change your life. What we want more than anything else is to simply understand where the people who believe the opposite to you are coming from. This exercise has so many layers to it. It helps our interaction with other people because all of a sudden we don't find this huge resistance when people who believe something opposite to us start talking. But more importantly, this challenges your mindset and makes you realize that your beliefs are quite fragile. Just like any exercise, the more you repeat this exercise, the better you will get at it. Don't expect to be great at this immediately if you've never challenged your own thinking. This is an amazing exercise to do over anything that you believe, and if you can hold this in mind and bring this up anytime you have a thought, you'll get to the point where you realize that our belief system is actually quite fragile. If our belief system is fragile, then we can change our beliefs anytime we want. If we can change our beliefs, we can change our mindset. So if you find yourself being predominantly negative, or perhaps you find yourself feeling like everything is against you all of the time, that's a victim mindset. And there's no judgment in me when I'm saying that. That's just a descriptor for it. But if you're identifying as a victim, as somebody who all these terrible things happen to all of the time, you're never going to attract the things that you want in life. When you can start to come from a perspective of positivity and belief and hope, you're going to build the life that you've been looking for. I'd love to hear what you think about this exercise. How hard you tried with it, whether it was easy, whether it was difficult, whether this is something that you think will make any difference to you in the long run. So if you could take the time to come back and comment and let me know, I would love to have the conversation. This exercise is a form of mindfulness, but it requires some mental toughness to do this. It requires you to actually push through some resistance. You can always challenge your beliefs. You can always challenge your mindset, including in the moment. Something happens and it makes you really mad. When you get really good at this kind of thinking, you can take yourself out of that moment and change your mindset and let it go. I can honestly say that this is one of the most simple yet challenging mental exercises to change the way you think. We have so much more power over our minds than we imagine at the beginning of our self-evolution journey.